Let's hit this live
Yeah.
button. Let's see. Are we live? We live. Let me double, triple check. All right, cool. We're live. Peace, peace,
Yes.
peace, family. Welcome back. Today I'm with a very special guest, my biggest supporter. Period, y'all. Give a
I
warm
appreciate it.
welcome to. You got Monty. That's what you want to go by, Monty. Little slash.
No. Yeah. I,
Yeah.
I just went. I just freestyle. I'm literally new to this.
There we go. Cool, cool. How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
Not too bad. Yeah. Oh, don't be afraid to. Also, don't be afraid to like call me Suja or Montel or
Got you.
anything. Oh,
Okay.
yes. I don't really have a nickname, so
Okay.
I'm
We
just
gotta
pretty
give
much
him.
just going
We
with the
gotta
stuff.
get him a nickname, y'all. Y'all comment down below what nickname we should get him if you want one.
Yeah, I got way
um,
too many nicknames to count.
I have a question though.
Yes.
When
Yes.
did you first find me? Like my channel, everything I did. Like, how did you discover me? I think I know, but I want to hear from the horse's mouth.
Oof, that's a good question. I don't really remember too much either, but I do know that I know you were active on Eric Bell's channel.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, because I was always in the comment
Yeah.
section. I still am. Okay, got you.
Yeah, I think the main reason I remember wanting to follow you is because you were actually the exact same age as me.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't really I've never really been like fortunate to like come across like-minded people that are around my age bracket. It
Right.
was either always younger people or older people. It's
Hmm.
mainly older people sometimes.
Likewise. Yeah, same here. I hang around a bunch of old folks. And I'm like, damn, it's cool, to get wisdom from the OGs, but every once in a while, I would like to talk and converse with people who are around my age too. It's good. It's good to have both perspectives because in time, when you're only around old folks, you start to become old, mentally. And there's pros and cons to that because you become really wise at a young age, but at the same time, you're kind of tapped out of the current world of the young folks. And if I'm young and I'm not tapped into the it's like it's harder to, what I'm saying, collaborate and do certain things. So
Yeah,
you gotta balance it out. Okay. So you found me from
right.
Eric
That's why.
Bell. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's why I don't really haven't really been talking to people outside of you.
Gotcha. And then what happened after that? You followed me, and then what was like the what continued the journey? Because most people see, like, oh, okay, cool. What was like the you started seeing some of my content, and yeah, he got my book, y'all. Like this is my biggest support. I
Yeah,
see all the
it
videos,
is
all the hype.
downstairs.
It's
I have
cool.
the book downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom actually checked it out too.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Cool. 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 Yeah, I wanted to know that.
yeah,
Like, I have people who support me. I'm like, huh? I genuinely want to know why. I know I give good content and stuff, but I like to hear it from the people themselves.
yeah.
I'm doing the right
I think
thing.
it's very personal.
Mm, I try to
You know
be.
how to be personal. That's
Yeah.
what I like about your book.
And I learned a lot of that from Eric Bell too, because like he inspired me. I don't know if I told you this, but he inspired me to go vegan. He inspired me to get my locks.
Yeah, you made a video about that.
Yeah, a while ago. A
Yeah,
while ago. Yeah, you
yeah. You
remember
always see
that?
how many times I watched that. Yeah, I
That's
watched it a
crazy.
couple times too.
Oh, for real?
Hmm.
Yeah. I feel kind of sad I haven't been making videos as a frequent like I used to. Like I feel like I'm letting y'all down. Because I
But
used to
hey,
put them out.
from what I
You know?
saw on your Instagram, it's
Yeah.
reasonable.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm definitely more frequent on my IG as you know. I try to stay up more consistent on there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're not doing this, you're gonna be doing something else that's gonna, produce more.
Exactly. Yeah. So I want to let me see. I want to catch you up on some of the things I've been doing. As you
Yes,
probably know now, I'm in film school now.
you're in what?
Film school now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me
So I'm
about it.
learning some of the things on that, just the background logistics of how they be shooting these Hollywood movies. I feel like that's important just to be able to document the journey that I'm on. Just making videos is cool and doing the music is cool, but I want to properly capture it. So capturing it in a high quality video format, like I want to start making mini movies of the arcs that I have and the people that I'm around. I feel like learning film is going to be that key piece to do that. You know, I might see things from the outside and like, what is he doing? Like, is he switching up? Why is he not doing that no more? It all comes together. It's all pieces to one puzzle. Still the same me, just growing.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing too, because the fact that you're writing and working on film is amazing. What got you into film?
Hmm. I feel like I've always been into film, just watching movies and TV shows growing up. I always wanted to know how things were made. I didn't start getting into it more deeply until maybe like a year ago. My brother's are an artist and like an architect. He loves movies and creating them. And then a few of my other family members are like really aesthetic, like they love like the camera and all that. So I'm like, all right, let me try to pick it up and learn like the art form because everything has an art form. Music has an art form, drawing, even putting on clothes is an art form in itself. So film, I'm like, what's the film art form? What is the art of filmmaking? So I've been interested in it for the past year. And then when my homegirl sent me the opportunity to actually be in film school, I'm like, all right, let me try it out. And here we are, you know. So
I got there's three people who are um 2 to 3 people that are in film right now
what you
that
mean?
I've actually talked to in college.
Oh, for real?
Yes. I one main one is from St. Louis too.
St. Louis. Shout out to St. Louis. That's where Eric Bell is
Yeah.
from, y'all. That's the
Yes.
St. Louis is the
I'm like 1 2 hours away from there.
oh, for real?
Yes.
Yeah. I haven't said this publicly, but I plan on going there soon.
Oh yeah.
I plan on going
It's
there
huge.
soon. Yeah. Cause I want some like gym training from Eric Bell and just to chop it up with him. We've talked over the phone and whatnot a few times and in live streams. Well, we never went live. We were just on here, but I wanna chop it up with him in person.
Yeah, I'm
That's
surprised too.
yeah.
Yes. Oh, he actually shouted you out at one point on his wife's channel too. Which
Yeah, that
I
was
love that. I love that.
yeah. I still got the clip too. That was funny. When it happened, I started laughing. So I was like, I felt famous for a second.
Yeah, and then
Super
the
famous.
other, more. I think this was way back, but you had a live video on Instagram too. He was probably on your channel.
Yeah, I think that was the first time we.
Meditation.
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
was. That was when we really connected because I followed him, and then one day I went live because I was interviewing someone, and it was about the art of meditation. And he just taps into the
Yes.
live stream like, oh no way. If you watch the video,
Right.
you can see my reaction of me reacting to him joining the live. Like, oh,
Yep.
that was a good moment. Yeah, that was
Yeah, that's amazing.
yeah. Shout out to Eric
Yeah.
Bell.
I was gonna say, if you can get that meditation, you do something right.
Right, right. Must be doing something right, right. That's
Yeah.
that's the message. We must be doing something
Yeah. Me, I just show up and say hi, and that's it.
right. That's cool though. You're doing something right, just watching and supporting. Some people don't really
Yeah.
realize the value and support. That's honestly how I built most of my relationships with all of these people that I conversated with. RR the God, Eric Bell, like Hellraiser, all these people that are now like, what I'm saying, a part of the circle. I was just a supporter, a genuine supporter. I rock with what they did and I showed it. I openly showed I rock with what you do. That goes a long way. Just that. Support. Genuine, honest support goes a long way. You don't gotta be fake, phony, none of that. Just, hey, I like what you're doing, man. Keep it up. That goes a long way. That's why
Hmm.
I respect you so much. Cause like you openly show you support me. I'm like, wow, I appreciate that 100%.
Yeah.
You know, I,
Yeah. Yeah, because yeah, I'm glad you see that I can be supportive because I mean, I do take it takes for a while for me to like get support, not just financial wise, but it's just like, hey, I'm trying to put my mind towards, doing this.
Hmm.
Yeah. Like the only thing that usually just holds me back is just really procrastination, um just just financial goals and everything.
I feel it. Yeah, that
Yes.
procrastination kills.
Yeah.
It kills me sometimes. Like, I want to do it, but I'm like, eh. And then the overthinking part too. Like your mind
Yes.
will just say, "Nah, I'll do that first," and then it just never gets done. I still
Right.
have to
I
battle that.
still have that issue too. It's
Me too.
been I've gotten much better with it too.
Hmm. I think just actions, just acting on things, helps the brain kind of process it faster. Because when you sit sometimes and sit in your mind and just think, you'll run yourself in circles. Sometimes you just gotta act. Like this morning, I woke up 8 in the morning. I just left. I just walked to the park. No destination. No plan for that day yet. I didn't make no plans, but I just walked. That opened up my mind. I kind of cleared some thoughts, and then I came back home and then started my day. And that's so far been very great. I've got some beats done. Since a few things. It's been great. You know
Nice. What's the drink called?
which one?
Oh, the drink. Like
The
you just had.
drink? Oh no, this ain't no drink. This a
Oh,
this a beat machine. This is a portable beat machine
drum
called
machine? Yes. Oh my God.
yeah,
I wish I've come
yeah,
across have this so much. Yeah.
yeah. I needed
Yes.
something portable, so that's the plan for that one.
I
But
wish
nah,
you knew how many people I've
yeah.
subscribed to have this. It's
Now
like
you got any
I,
questions for me though, Montel? What are some questions you wanted to ask me, or if you have any?
I don't know.
No,
That's oh man. Okay, so
because I want to be more. I want
okay,
to.
so what was your interactions with that?
What was my interaction with Dr. Umar? Mm,
Yes.
okay, so this was a while ago. This was about
Yes.
2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, maybe a little longer. There was an event he had in LA, and I was like, I can't miss this opportunity. So I called off my job at the time, went over there. It was like an afternoon showing, and I just pulled up. And this wasn't too long after I started going by Adam Zosar. The Zosar name has its own history I'll get into in the future. But I went there, pulled up, watched the whole little conference thing he had, and then it was time for like a meet and greet, and I was like the first one in line. I pulled up to him like, man, Dr. Umar, you're a great inspiration to me. I love everything you're doing. And I think at the time, um, he talked about like this conscious event where people can meet up and like conversate. And I didn't really know too many conscious people at the time in my area. So I'm like, where was that at, Dr. Umar? When are you doing that event? He's like, I'll do that soon, young brother. We setting it up soon in a few months. And I remember I bought his book as well. I bought his book about the like the school program stuff. I forgot which exact edition he has, like four of them, but I bought the first one, and I made sure I got that book signed. We took some pictures. It was quick and brief, but it was good. It was a great interaction for real, for
I only have one. I didn't know he had a four. Wait, I only know he has two, but I only got one of them.
real. Yeah, I got one of them. It was honestly just like it was. I was shocked the whole time, so I didn't really get no long conversation out of him. I was like, man, I got to shake his hand. We took pictures, and I asked him
Yeah,
about the
same here.
event. Yeah, yeah, it was cool. I plan on running into him again. Like, he's just it's hard to catch him because he's everywhere. He travels the whole world. But he
Yeah.
he really inspired me to really keep going and be a better clocksman, as I can. For real. Shout out Dr. Umar.
Yes.
Mhm.
And he just made me look like the tiniest man in the world from
Oh,
one
for
picture.
real?
Yes. I think I
Yeah.
sent you a picture
Yeah, I
of
saw your
him.
picture with him. That was so super cool.
Yeah, it's like I was 14 when that picture.
Wow. And where was that? Was that another one of his events?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Tennessee event?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Like the whole reason why I even got to that point was my mom was like listening to Dr. Umar for a while, so
Mm,
they have like she has a history of longer history of listening to him than me.
mm.
So she comes in and says, hey, let's go get dressed. We're going to Memphis." I was like, what are we doing? Mind you, I was having a whole blind reaction to everything. It was just on the spot.
Mm.
So
Okay, all eyes on
when
you.
I got, yeah, exactly. Like when I got the notification, like, hey, we're gonna meet Dr. Umar. I was like, okay, I guess we're going.
All right.
Wasn't really arguing. So I was just like, hey, let's just enjoy this.
Okay.
And then
Wow.
we go see what happens. So it was like almost 3 hours. I'm like, yes, three
Wow.
hours of this.
I know you're gonna remember
Yeah,
that though for the rest of
not
your life.
even counting the the acts and the entertainment at before this.
Mm.
Yeah, and I know that this is always like when they put the drums and everything,
Hmm.
they always do that before he comes to speak.
Yep,
I know
yep. They did that same with the event in LA. Like they had a bunch of speakers come before. They saved him for the last one. Then he had like some
yes, and the
soldiers, some
food
Haitian
was good.
soldiers show up with swords and everything with the flags. I was like, whoa,
Right. And
yeah.
then the food was good. But
Hmm.
yeah, like they when I was in the stadium, it was so huge. It almost looked like a whole Salvation Army, but a lot bigger.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
happy
And
with
then
that.
on the let me see, left side, there was like a huge buffet on the back when
Mm,
you come in. So they
yeah,
serve food before all this.
yeah. And it's funny you saying on that because I remember like earlier on in the day because I made sure I arrived early. I got there before anyone else. I even helped set up some of the stage that he was walking on. It's funny.
Nice.
Like they had a big old picture of Haile Selassie in the back. They had a picture of Huey P. Newton somewhere, Marcus Garvey, and I helped pin up the pictures, put it on the wall and
Yes.
everything. It was a vibe.
Oh
And
man. Marcus
yeah,
Okay. Can I say something funny that that was something interesting that he said
what?
about it? So obviously I think you know that he's Marcus Garvey is considered the album Marcus beside Garvey.
Hmm.
There was one point on one live, and I saw this on YouTube. He considered him the king of Pan Africanism
Yeah, I heard that
at
before.
one
Yeah,
point.
that's
Yeah,
his
I
number
was
one. That's Dr.
yeah,
Umar's number one, Marcus Garvey.
yeah. He even said he cannot be the king, he can only be the prince of Pan Africanism. Like,
Right.
okay,
I'm this the
interesting way to
prince.
go. All right. Now we just need a queen and a princess of Pan
Right. That's
Africanism.
true. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what I
like, I
always say
wonder
when
who's that.
people mention him. Dr. Umar is the current day revolutionary, like 100 million%. He checks all the boxes.
Yeah,
You
I honestly think that's gonna be you. Mm,
know? In time, maybe in time.
yeah,
I keep trying. You know, I don't ever want to self appoint myself into something like that. I have to just put in the work, and then the people speak. I never want
hey,
to say, "Oh, I'm this." Hell no.
that's how you know you're really a revolutionary though too.
Appreciate that. That's real.
Yeah, and then let's see.
If I'm next, that means
So
you next too. Because if we're not inspiring what we're doing, that means you next too.
yeah,
You got to
absolutely.
represent all the way. You know.
All right. What was it? I think this is another question for you. All right, so 5% Nation of Guys and Nerds.
Ah.
Hey,
Man, oh, okay. So that's an ongoing journey in itself, and I
okay.
won't claim I know everything, but
I mean either.
yeah, that's been the journey I've been on now for the past 2 years, and that's another story. It started with Eric Bell. Started with him
Yes.
too. Yep, 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 yep.
Yes.
'Cause I started watching.
Mine, yes, Marvel stuff.
Yeah, have you started that road yet as well? You got some of the basics, or
Um, I've thought about like talking to people about it. Like
Mm,
I'm actually subscribed to a 5% channel.
there we go.
Two
Have you ever looked up like the
comments.
Supreme Alphabet and Supreme Mathematics? Any of it?
Um, no, it was this I think some with Mecca
Okay.
and then the 5% connection.
Yeah, those are like the main ones. Those are the good ones.
Yeah, that's the main ones I listen to.
Okay. Have you ever looked up the alphabets though, the Supreme Alphabet, like on a list and seen them all?
I don't remember too much of, but I know about the numbers.
Got Supreme
I don't remember
Supreme
about the numbers.
Mathematics.
That's the main thing I remember.
Got you.
I don't know which one of the means, but I know it has something to do with knowledge, cipher, wisdom, and understanding. Those are the five
Yeah,
things I remember.
right. So as I've learned from Eric Bell, like the one through nine, they represent different aspects of man, woman, and child, but also independent aspects like knowledge is one, wisdom is two, and three is understanding. Four is culture, five is power, six is equality, seven is God, eight is build or destroy, nine is born, and then zero is decipher.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
you got this on the back of me.
I would still consider myself a newborn, meaning I'm still early in it because there's so much you can know. There's so much more
Yeah.
knowledge you can acquire. I guess.
And you're meant for this too.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's not an easy road
Like
though. There's a lot you have to remember. And the reason why I attached to this one so much is like you can't consider yourself like a 5%er if you don't live it out. You know, if I'm just like an
true.
asshole and I don't follow the rules of the universe, or I'm just not like if I'm not a genuine person and I hurt people and I, what I'm saying, do harm to other people and to myself and claim I'm a 5%er, I'm not a 5%er.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
agree with that too.
like, I can know all the mathematics, all the alphabets, like all of it. But if I don't live those things out, I'm not a 5%er. That's
Yeah.
why
This
when
is huh?
that's why when the OGs pull up on you, they ask you like a million questions because they have to test you to see if you're really about it or you just say it to look cool. You know,
Yeah.
they ask you what you're doing in your life. How is your life reflecting that? You know what I'm saying? That's why they always ask you like, what's today's mathematics? How are you interpreting today's mathematics? Like in the beginning, I'm like, why does that even matter? Oh, it's a test to see if you're utilizing the math to uplift your life. Because the person who's truly in this culture is supposed to upgrade every aspect of their life. Supreme mathematics is
Yeah.
supposed to enhance whatever you're doing.
Yes. My mom said something about the Protestant nation.
Oh, what you
It was hilarious. Classics is pretty much insinuating that the most faithful black men are 5%.
That's funny.
It's like
That's funny. Y'all really got to start making videos. Y'all really got to start making videos because that was hilarious.
yeah, I was just like when she told me that, I was like, what?
He's like, you know what? I'll become a 5%er. Oh,
Yes.
no, that's
Yeah.
good.
And what I love about the 5%ers, they are actually good couples.
Yeah, facts.
They
Like
do
I
like this.
love Eric Bell and Danica. Oh my god, their
Yeah.
union, like they are locked in. I love it.
Yeah, because I keep forgetting that everybody's a 5%. It's probably just because I resonate with him differently.
Right.
But like um I don't think I've ever really got like 5% stuff from Danica
I
much.
got you.
Mainly because she doesn't talk about it either.
Right. Yeah.
But
No, I
she's
don't think the
but
the the
she's showing that she's a woman that knows her stuff too.
exactly.
That's
Yeah.
probably just
No,
also the case.
there's not too much of a big crowd online of the female 5%ers. And they're more in the streets than in the real life with it. That's probably why it's not a lot
Yeah.
of stuff on it, but when you meet them in real life, you know, yeah, Danika's one of them
Yes,
ones. And every once in a while, she'll show it in her video, like she not to be played with,
yes,
to be played with, and that's what I respect about her. I call her Auntie Danica.
yeah. I call him Mr. Mika.
Yeah, that's I rock with them. They're like the power couple for real, for real. Very inspiring. You know, if I
Yes,
get close to
yeah.
that, I'm doing
I
all right.
appreciate her. Yeah, I was gonna say I appreciate her videos with her husband together.
Me too. Yeah, she gave me some good advice too. I was on one of her live streams. She gave me some real good advice on some personal things. I'm like, wow, I respect them heavy. I want to
Yeah.
do a live stream with her too one day. I want to do a video with her.
Yes, please do a
Yeah,
couple with both of them, even
yeah,
if it's built in together.
that would be fire. That would be fire. Maybe
Yeah,
when I run into them, in St. Louis, like, because they said they was gonna travel too though. They said they was gonna eventually like travel to Atlanta and LA, do like a little travel tour type deal. Because Eric Bell wants to
exactly.
kind of really live into his new persona of talking to people. Like he feels like that's his calling now, talking to people and even like potentially going on stage
Yeah,
and giving.
which is very interesting coming from an introvert too.
Yeah, yeah. But
Yeah,
sometimes when you realize your calling, you got to go with that, even if it goes against your personal comfort zone.
yeah, that is true.
You
Hey,
know,
I'm doing that right now.
me too. Me too. With especially with this music, like it might seem like I'm comfortable talking, but like when it comes to like making music and speaking my mind on things that I know I want to do, it's tough for me. I don't know why, but it's tough. But I know that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be speaking. I'm supposed to be speaking my mind for sure. I know that. But it's tough. But that's what we're here for. If it
Yeah.
was easy, yeah, it wouldn't, it wouldn't be probably wouldn't be doing it, you know. But now you said you wanted to be a writer. What made you want to do that? What pushed you to get into that world?
Um, yeah, I'm glad you asked. Oh, first off, even that, I'm glad you decided to come in and let me in your life. You didn't have to do that. Also, I just want to make sure I strike it
Oh
down.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, nah. You support.
All right, and so I've always loved to write as a kid. I realized that when I had a paper, and my uncle had like gave me like a piece of paper when I was little, and I used to scribble on that so much. And then fast forward to like my me being homeschooled during my homeschool times. My dad
Mhm.
used to teach me how to draw. Like
Wow.
he's been one of the main reasons why I've been knowing how to draw. I can even write cursive.
Hey,
Yes,
there we
he even
go.
has his own book too.
What? So your pops is an author.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's called Islam Revealed: The Hidden Truth.
there. Mm, there we go. There we go.
He had that book when I was like 3.
Mm. So you following in the footsteps. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you written anything you proud of yet? Like, oh, I like this material.
I haven't really. I have a lot of. Like I have like book slash movie scripts that are unfinished.
You gotta show me some of them one of these days, man. I want to see.
Yeah, if I have access to them, because
Okay,
they're on my old school email.
gotcha.
It's not there anymore. But if I have them, I can show you.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
because and also at the same time, I kind of I remastered everything.
What you mean?
Yeah, so like in the animation move those anime movies, they actually show what was supposed to be the old concepts before. That's what I'm going to be showing you as well if I can have access to them.
What it was and what it is now.
Exactly,
Okay.
because one little thing about me, this is also ironic. I love making parodies of like things that I like, but I also hate watching. I know it's kind of stupid.
He said, "I love making parodies, but I hate watching them."
Yeah,
Mm.
that go always like try to take inspiration from the movies I watch, but
Mm.
it ends up like looking similar. It's just not working.
Mm.
It's like
Yeah. Trial and
yeah,
error
so,
though. That's trial and error. That's trial.
exactly.
I'm going through the same thing right now. It's funny you saying all these things. Like I can correlate them to my life because my pops is a professional artist and he taught me a few things, but I was always so rebellious. I kind of went away from art. My entire family is like a family of artists, so I grew up drawing all the time. We would go to like Comic Con every other month, meet with real artists who worked in Marvel and DC, all that. But for some reason, I never really continued the art journey that I was on. I kind of just went sideways and got into music. That was
I
my
don't think
thing.
that's a bad thing.
Yeah, it's definitely not a bad thing. It's just I do wish I would have stayed a little longer and refined my art skills because art is a whole world and art and an art form in itself, of course. And I like it,
I was gonna say,
especially visual art. You know,
are you wanting to just keep it separate from music or just combine the two?
no, I want to combine it because like I love art. Like I try to keep art around me all the time. Like let me see
Yeah, I was like,
in the camera. Oh, is that in the camera? There we go.
writing and the music is mainly what's going on.
You doing music too?
Um, I have like writings. I have wrote songs
You wrote
on my
some
notes.
song, okay. Now you definitely gotta
Yeah,
sing some stuff for sure. Cause I might need
yeah.
to.
I'm actually gonna send them to you right now. Let
Heck
me see.
yeah, we got a songwriter over here, y'all. We got a
So, right,
song.
not yet, not yet.
Huh.
Let me see. Let me see.
I have a question for you though.
Yes, please answer.
What has 2024 taught you the most? Like, if you could sum it up into one lesson to share with some people who are watching, or just to yourself, what has 2024 taught you?
Okay, so three things.
Three things.
Um, be certain about about what you got going on. Um, management of your time is very important.
Why?
Well, first of all, unfortunately, had I've have a I've always had a procrastination issue.
Hmm.
I've gotten better with it, but it's also there was
You're
a lot
aware
of
of it now,
things.
huh? You're aware of it way
Yeah,
more now. Yeah. Okay.
exactly.
Mm.
And then the focusing on stuff that are substantial.
Mm. Okay. So being certain on what you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay. And eliminating that outside noise. No procrastination and focusing on the right things. Okay. That's powerful. That's powerful. Having that and then coming into this year, because now, this year, that means you're gonna go crazy. That's what that
Yeah,
means. That's what that means. That means this year got to be your year then.
right. I've been going every single day
There we go.
since January. That's the first day of January.
Yeah, I actually wanted to ask you about that too because I've seen some of your colorings and whatnot, and I remember actually like if you drew some of those, you was like, nah. But for someone who colors that much and that often, you have to have good art skills too. You have to because if you color all those forms and those shapes, that means you got to know the dimensions at this point. Even without the reference to color, you probably should be able to draw some of them. I wouldn't be.
I can write the visuals.
I think you could draw them if you tried. I think you could.
Yeah, like like I have stuff in my head, but I'm not. I like my. I don't. I'm not really. You know when you hoard down your food, that's
Yeah.
pretty much how I am with my hands.
Ah,
You gotta be diverse with working with your hands.
that's true.
That's that's not me.
Okay. Did you send me some of your written stuff?
Yes, I just sent it to you. Wait, hold on. Wait, did I? Wait, no. And I have a dream journal since last year.
Dream go. See, that's something I gotta start doing more is journaling. All my homies is telling me, Clarkson, journal more, journal. I'm like, yeah, I need to. My journaling is like YouTube videos right now. That's like my main journal. Just making videos, but I do need to journal more. Not gonna lie. Oh, okay. Song lyrics. All right,
Yeah. Don't say
I got you. I'm reading
don't
in my
say
head.
thing, no notes.
Reading in my head. Wow, very poetic.
I appreciate that.
Ooh, wrong direction. No progress. I'm like, oh, all I did was give myself more. Oh, heck yeah. I can hear Kendrick's cadence on a rap like this.
Really?
Yeah, the way you spaced out the rhymes and how he did
Yeah.
that. Boom, 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 boom,
Yeah,
boom.
mind you, I forgot what I wrote.
That's fire. Keep going, man. Keep going. Get that song a name and you own. That's one thing I learned about music. Like, there's like a million different varieties of things you can do. I was just watching something this morning about musicians who literally made a career off of making samples and sounds for people to use. I'm like, that's a business? Yeah, it's a whole business and people just making sample packs, loops, and all that. And they just submit them to like websites and companies like Splice for people to buy. And producers who need sounds buy them off of the musicians. I'm like, wow, that's a whole market. And for someone like you,
I don't,
there's a whole market in songwriters, people who need songwriters to write their next song, whether it be a rap or a pop song. Like, it's an industry for that, you know? It's an industry for that, for real, for real.
I
Song,
appreciate that.
yeah.
I forgot what I wrote on here. I'm just not looking at it.
When did you write that one?
Oh, when did I see that's how you know I forgot. May 2nd.
Okay, a little less than a year ago. Okay, okay. Now I want to share
Yeah.
some of my stuff, but my stuff's kind of already out there. Oh yeah, did you get a chance to listen to any of the John Q albums I produced?
The what albums?
The albums I did with John Q. You know who John Q
John
is?
Q.
Yeah, he's a brother
Oh,
who always
this
doing.
was on your channel, right?
Yeah, his the heavyset brother who's really good at rapping. He'd be in like a Lamar Park a lot. I don't know if you remember seeing that.
Yeah. I was gonna say I haven't checked it out.
Okay,
I'm
check
gonna
it
check
out.
it out though. But I mainly listen to your instrumentals.
Ah, so like this album.
Yes.
Okay, what'd you think? That's funny. What'd you think of this one?
Very I could use like a lot of your music from what I remember listening to. I can write to this.
Really?
I can do my homework to these things.
That's cool. That's good to hear. Wow, that's inspiring. My work is helping someone else. That's all I care about
Yes.
as an artist is for my work to help other people.
Yeah. I think
What?
the bonus thing that you can do is like have me make a song to
Mhm.
where I dance where no one's watching. That's
Ah,
one of my
yep,
favorite songs.
yep. Hey,
My if I dance like no one's watching, that's my favorite song.
facts, facts. That's what happened to me when G and X came out. Like as soon
Uh,
as it dropped, I'm like,
yeah,
I stopped everything I was doing, went to the park, and danced my feet off to that album.
yes. I
Oh my god! Like GNX is honestly, it's up there with one of my favorite Kendrick albums. My favorite one is "To Pimp a Butterfly" from Kendrick, but GNX is just slowly going up there in the ranks as I more I listen to it. It's amazing.
yeah.
Who's some of your favorite artists?
I don't have one,
Ooh.
but um, I've been mainly listening to Hindi music and Ethiopian music.
Interesting taste.
Yeah, Hindi
Ah,
music wise, that's I've found out that I have a long history of it.
okay.
Me and Hindi music have a lot of history because there was a movie that was released in 2007. 2007. It was called Aladdin with 1D on it.
Okay.
And I used to sing the whole soundtrack as a kid.
Dang.
And then I think the whole movie is on YouTube as well. And then I think the first one, I think that was the second one, probably. But the earliest one I know for sure is there's one. Aja Nachale. That that was the
Never heard
first
that
one I
one.
listened to. My
Okay.
mom introduced me to that movie.
So that's where the roots come from, and now you kind of circling back to that.
Yeah, I wish you knew how many Bollywood songs I had on my playlist. Yes.
Okay. So it's like in a ratio, like on a percentage, what's your music library sound like? Like mostly Ethiopian music, a little bit of rap, a little bit of pop. Like what's the ratio?
Oof. Ratio. Oof.
Because I know for me,
Mm,
most people don't know this, but like 70% of my songs are like anime songs, and then the
and
rest of it is like hip hop stuff.
I wish I had like a whole percentage thing on here because everything the A's wise it's literally African music,
Okay, got you.
Afrobeats artists, and
Hmm.
then there's one anime album or at least one anime song that I listen to.
Okay, okay.
Sticky Bug. I think
Ah,
that's the only one. I'm Here's my relationship with anime. I don't watch it, but I I'm always open to going to it whenever I'm invited.
yeah, okay. And you got to
Yeah,
get the good ones. I suggest for you since you're already
yeah.
into
I
the
actually made a list of uh
anime.
movies on Netflix.
Oh, for real?
Yes, there's anime stuff on Netflix. Naruto's on Netflix.
I was just about to say that's what you should start with Naruto for sure.
Yeah, and then there's is One Piece considered that too?
One Piece is amazing. I haven't finished One Piece, so many episodes, but One Piece is
Yeah, I was like
also
heard
amazing.
this
One
so
Piece.
long.
It's over 1,000 episodes, so brace yourself before you start that one. I did hear though they're remaking One Piece, so the first 300 episodes can have better animation. I'm
Yes,
waiting for that one. Then I'll start over from zero and watch all the way up to the current.
yeah.
I'm gonna do
Do
that.
you know the Black Critter guy?
I might if I see him. Who's that?
Oh, he's the main reason why I got mainly got. I don't know if he introduced me to anime, but because I don't remember how I was introduced to anime, but I know he was like the earliest people to like put me on anime
Oh, for
shows
real?
and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
like when he first started, he was the black anime guy.
Ah,
Yeah, so he started off strong with anime.
got you. Yeah, anime has been a life changing thing for me. 'Cause I'm
Yeah,
able to extract like the life lessons that they be saying in there. Because it's not just all entertainment. Anime found a way to like merge everything into one. Good music, good animation, life lessons.
yeah. It's,
Teachable moments.
it's got a whole different type of people on it.
Yeah. And there's good and bad
Yeah,
anime. That's what people got to realize. There's pros and cons to everything.
yeah.
The yin and the yang.
I'm okay. Yeah, and this showed me I am not as nerdy as people say I am. I know nothing. I took an
Oh,
anime quiz. I flunked that.
no, you would plug that? That's crazy.
Yes, I'm like
I'll
that's
probably get
how
like a 75% score. I ain't gonna lie. I know a lot about anime. I'll
I
probably
know.
get a
Me
70.
neither. We're opposites. I'm surprised I got a theory. Yes.
I gotta get you into some good anime. Dragon Ball Z, of course. Naruto, My
Yes, I've
Hero
heard about that.
Academia. Huh?
I know about Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah, that's the greatest
but
anime
that's
of
about
all
it.
time. That's the greatest one.
Yes.
Nothing's greater
So,
than Dragon
question as an anime guy,
Ball. Okay.
what is Sonic? Is Sonic X can Sonic X be considered an anime?
See, with stuff like that, Sonic, no. So you mean the cartoon
Okay.
Sonic X? No, 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 no. So
Yeah, it's a specific series.
what considers something to be an anime is it has to start from a book, or if it doesn't start from the book, the original release of it has to be in Japanese first.
Okay.
If the original release isn't in Japanese, it's not an anime.
Okay.
People get Avatar: The Last Airbender mixed up as an anime all the time. It's not an anime. It was never in
Okay,
Japanese.
because it's not coming from a Japanese.
Exactly. It has to come
Okay.
from them first, even if it gets translated over into English. Like I love watching Dragon Ball Z in English and Naruto in English, but originally it's in Japanese, making it an anime.
Yeah, true.
If it's not,
Yeah,
it's
I don't.
started in Japanese. It's just an animation. It's just a cartoon.
Yeah,
So Sonic X is a
I was
cartoon.
wondering that too.
Yeah, and it's, with Sonic and Mario, they started off in video games first. It wasn't no
Yeah.
book. It was video games. So they're video game characters who have TV shows, who have cartoons.
Okay, so it has to be specifically a book.
Yeah, it got to be a book, a novel first, and then turned into an anime. Yeah, yeah, that's for sure how that goes. A lot of people don't know that. I got to break it down to see why my nerd meter is going off right now. Dee, 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 dee.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, I got very rare taste, and people barely listen to the songs I listen to.
What's some stuff? What's some rare stuff that you listen to?
Yeah, you got a whole bunch of options. I got little to nothing.
It's cool though, because that means you're exclusive. Most people respect that because I know nowadays everybody says they watch anime just to sound cool, but it's like, come on, if you're not even
I
into
was
it,
like, I am not going to front you.
right?
I
At
can't
least you're
stand
honest about it. You know, you're honest. Like, hey, I'll see what they say that. Because back then you were a dork if you watched anime. Now you're the cool guy. Oh, you watch anime? It's like, wow. I was watching anime when it wasn't cool to watch anime.
Yeah, I'm still. This is the most consistent you'll ever see of it because
Yeah.
like I never watched it and I have not watched it.
I think once you find something that you can relate to, then you'll probably start watching it more. You know, you gotta find something that connects to you. I think that's how that goes.
Yeah,
It gotta connect to you. You know, what's
yeah,
some of the
it
stuff you
is.
watch though outside of anime? Like, what's some TV shows or movies you watch?
I'm a Pixar and DreamWorks baby.
Ah, okay.
Oh yeah,
What's the give me top three? Put me on
oh,
game.
top three. That's so hard. Okay, DreamWorks or Pixar first.
Either or. I know Soul is a good one. That was good.
So yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's
I
your
am
top?
neutral about how they went about it. I'll
What's
explain it later.
yeah, what's Montel's top three?
Top three. DreamWorks, Shrek,
Ah, classic.
How to Train Your Dragon,
Mm.
and then Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, see, you knocked it. I love Kung Fu Panda. You knocked that out the box
Yes,
with that. You watch four?
yes, I did watch four.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was in. Yeah, I watched that movie on theaters.
Me too. Yep, yep, yep.
Now
Okay.
Pixar was. That's gonna be a little bit more difficult. Um, Wally.
Wally, I gotta watch that again. That's the one that you
Yeah,
click up the planet, right?
yeah, the robot.
Yeah.
And then what else? What else? The Incredibles.
Ooh, no brainer. No brainer.
Yeah,
Of course.
and then Finding Nemo.
Classic. Classic. Finding Nemo.
Yes.
Top. Yeah, you pick classics. You didn't pick no new stuff. I like that. You pick
Yeah.
classic. Okay.
This is gonna sound messed up, but I did not watch Toy Story until I was like a teenager.
That's cool. I don't think I did either.
Yeah, when I watched all three movies before the fourth Toy Story was released, I'm like, damn, why did I see this before?
Right. Yeah. Catch. Yeah. It's a lot
Yeah,
of stuff I
the
ain't
first,
watched yet. People always ask, so you ain't watched this or you ain't watched that. Like they look at you funny when you don't watch certain movies. Like you never watched Titanic, The Godfather. I'm like, no, I ain't
yeah,
watched The Godfather.
yeah. I think it's either you raised differently or it's a generational thing.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
people that I've watched do like the first time watching stuff, it's usually they're like they're older than me.
Right. Yeah. That'd be what it is. I'm like, man. Did you watch Demon Slayer? That's obviously I come back at it like, did you watch this anime? Did you watch that? Probably not, huh? Yeah. Probably not.
Yeah,
So I'm proud of my catalog and things I watch. I don't shy away from it. Call me a nerd, whatever. I'll be a proud nerd that knows all these things. Hey, because what you watch makes you who you are. It inspires you one way or another. That's why
yeah,
it's very important to know what you watch too, because things can influence you, and when you don't have a sound mind, it can influence you the wrong ways.
yeah.
Like I was watching a video.
My
Hmm?
huh? Yeah,
I was-
my mom said the same thing too.
yeah, I was watching a video of Eric Bell talk about how he watches a lot of like mob movies and gangster movies, and I was like, that's interesting. But to someone like him, Eric Bell has a sound mind, so when he's watching it, it's affecting him to a degree, but he's more like psychoanalyzing the shows to see the behaviors of people in that mindset, you know? And that actually helps him do what he does, which is talking to people and helping people in the way that he does. So it's really all about your mindset going into it. It's, yeah, exactly. To
Yeah,
be
I
more,
was watching a few Mafia episodes as well. Around the same me and Eric on the same age. Or
well,
yeah,
yeah, it
yeah.
gives you a little
The
insight into that world.
yeah, because I the main series I watched is The Sopranos.
Mm, yeah. And you're not
I
thinking
don't
of
know.
becoming no mafia member, are you?
No,
Exactly. So that's good. I mean, you have a sound mind. You can depict those things.
listen, I am not about any of those lives
Exactly.
at all.
Yeah.
I want to be clear.
Right. So that's good. For the people watching, like, mind what you watch. Like, you need to know the types of things you're watching and the influence it could potentially have on you, especially if you have like a malleable mind and you're not, like we was talking about earlier, sure of what you want to do, of who you are. Like for young folks,
Yeah,
13, 14-year-old, that's really when the mind is like, whoa, what do I want to do? That's really able to be easily changed, you know?
yeah.
So just
I
be
was gonna
careful.
say what I also do is pretty much just kind of decipher like take the good of what is over there from each genre. 'Cause I like to try out each genres too.
Interesting. What do you mean by
Yeah.
genres? Like action, adventure, horror,
Yeah. Yes.
go through them
Yep.
all? Ah,
Yeah.
interesting.
And I'm like that even with music.
Mm. Yeah, me too. On the low level, for people don't know, like I love rock music. I love rock
That
music.
makes sense.
Why you say that?
You have to look. Look.
Oh, Jesus, you got the look, Clarkson.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's funny.
It's not just because of the lights, but
Okay. Gotcha. Now, because I love like Linkin Park. They're my favorite rock group for sure. For sure. Hybrid
yeah.
Theory. It's a lot of I don't know.
There's
It's the grit, the sound is something about it. It's cool. It's like okay.
yeah, I there's a rock. There's a black rock band.
Yeah. I only know about Jimi Hendrix. I don't know too many black rock bands, but I probably
Oh, Jimi
should.
Hendrix. Come on, man.
Hey, you have to put
Okay.
me on game on this one. You have to put me on game.
Yeah.
I know Pink
And
Floyd. I know them, but I don't know too many.
there's a black vocalist in a rock band as well.
Word.
Mangola. I think that's what the band is. I know it's Mangola. Mangolia. And then
Go
there's Vinyl 9.
Oh, let me write this down. Hold on. Give me that first one again. Man,
Mongolia.
Mongolia. Uh, and then the second one.
Vinyl 9.
09.
Yeah,
Okay.
Magnolia Park. Sorry.
Oh, not Lincoln Park, but Magnolia Park. Gotcha. Vinyl
Yes.
Mini 09.
Hmm.
You just put me on game, Montel.
I appreciate that.
I'm gonna look them up. All right, y'all. We coming up on an hour. Usually, what I like to do for anybody that hops on my live stream is ask them this legendary question. Whether it's a podcast or we just chilling. If you could give a message to anyone watching and culminate all of your life experiences, we're around the same age, so it ain't that long, but all of your life experiences into one message to the people, what would you say? All the things you've been through, what would you give to the people?
Be balanced.
Be balanced.
Because and value the concept of neutrality, because people don't know everything is neutral unless there's substance or context behind
I like that. Could you tell us one life experience you've been through that you really had to utilize that mindset on? Like,
it. So social, being social with people, and rejection, or in just people who are brought up in different environments.
Interesting. I like that. And y'all know I live by that one. That's the logo. So I
Oh,
respect it.
really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Duality, y'all. That's what life's about. Right when you think you are on that one, you gotta realize it's another way. It's two ways. And
Yeah, that's
synchronized.
literally what. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. So life's about duality. Subconscious. I like that. All right, cool. Appreciate you for coming on, man. How you feeling?
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. We gotta do this more often. I just be so damn busy. I gotta make more
Yeah,
time, especially
yeah,
for the day one. This is my day one, y'all. So years from now, when I'm famous in the whole world, rah, I want y'all to remember. I support my day one supporters. You know that? I want y'all
yeah,
to know that. Like, man, I thank you for supporting me too, because I want you to know.
yeah. And thank you for letting me be in your space and everything.
Of course, of course, of course. We all going up. And I want to see you continue to grow too. I want to see your writing get better. I want to see, you know what I'm saying, more open to people. And that YouTube channel you gotta do. I want to see that
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
And she wants, and people have been asking me to do Twitch.
Oh, Twitch. Okay, like the live streams.
Yes,
What would
there's a
you
whole.
yeah? What would you stream? Would you just stream like solo dolo, or would you play some video games? What would you do?
Yes, exactly. Dude.
Stream some games? Okay. Hey, let me know, because I haven't been as frequent on the video game thing as I used to be, but I still hop on every once in a while, certain games. So
Yeah,
if you start up one, let me know. I might hop on there one of these days. Play some games together,
yeah,
But yeah, I gotta get busy. I got a beat set this weekend, so I gotta cook up some beats and write
yeah,
this script. So we're gonna head out of here. Thank you
yeah,
again, brother.
yep,
Yeah, until next time, y'all. One love.
yep.
Bye.